Hey, welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm Richard. This is Nightmares Anyone. So today I have got so much to talk to you guys about. Wow, this is might be a long video, but I just want to let you know really quick what it's about. We're gonna talk about vintage horror movie taglines. Yeah. Remember every Friday night in the paper, you guys would run to the newspaper like I did in the 70s, and I would always look at the Friday ads for the horror movies that were starting that weekend. And then I would look at the poster clip art, and there was always a tagline like, yeah, she possesses the power, and that was for Kathy's Curse, a ripoff of Carrie. But we're gonna be doing that, and I'm gonna be doing a lot of them out of this book right here, Ad Nauseum. Now, this is part one. This is for the 80s, 80 through 89, and then he's got part two, which is the 90s to the 200s, and then he re-released this one with 150 pages added to it, the 70s. So come right back after the intro, everybody. Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm Richard. Yeah, I've got a lot to show you, and we're going to talk about some cool stuff. So I'm wearing my V.C. Andrews shirt, my Flowers in the Attic. Yes, one of the worst, one of the worst, if not the worst, horror book movie adaptations ever made. Well, if you didn't count David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers, based off of this movie, or this book, Twins by Barry Wood. Yeah, this was the basis of David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers. And then this, which is a flawless book with 3 sequels, this was The Keep. Yes, this movie was horrible too. The movie was good until you saw the main scary monster, and they just ruined it. So, plus I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on, but I want to welcome some new subscribers to the channel. In no particular order, I want to welcome to Nightmares Anyone, Maria D, Frankie Mann, Channel Me a Spirit, Marie Kidd, Cassie O, Chevelle Martin, and Steve Saunders. Welcome to the channel, everybody. I'm Richard. I'm the crazy one that reads all this stuff, watches these scary movies, and then has nightmares. Yeah, I do. I have nightmares. So here's how this is kind of gonna work. I'm gonna drink some coffee first. So today it's Sunday, September 21st. Only 40 more days till Halloween, you guys. 40 days, can you believe it? 40 days! Yeah, my favorite holiday is here, Halloween. So, I'm gonna read you guys some taglines. I don't want you to cheat. Well, you can cheat. I don't care. I can't tell you. I can't tell whether you're going to cheat or not anyway. But I remember when I interviewed Jerry Roth for the channel. And speaking of Jerry Roth, I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on. So Jerry, if you're watching this video, which he might have, it might be possibly that he's watching this video, the secret's out of the bag. Hey, you know what I'm making for you. So him and I were saying we wanted to do another video, and I told him, I said, oh my God, I would love to do a video with you and see how your horror movie tagline trivia is. So hey, here we go. So I'm gonna read you guys some pretty cool stuff. Most of it is stuff that I know because I'm a huge horror movie, whether vintage, modern, anything. I love horror movie taglines. I just love movie taglines, period. So this was from 1979. Now this was even before, I think this was released like a month before the original Friday the 13th came out. This is from 1979's, well, you guessed the movie. So young, so evil, they took away his dreams, now he is their nightmare. Yeah, that is from a movie that came out in 1979. It was a bomb, it was a huge bomb, it was really, really stupid. Joanna Miles played David's mother. Do you remember the movie? What about this one? This was in, oh my God, every movie ad to sell tickets because it worked so great the first time, I think in 1974. To avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie, it's only a movie, it's only a movie, it's only a movie. Yeah, tell me if you guys can remember that one. Now, I know you guys are gonna say one movie, but what ad I took this from was the original, really, yeah. Because when I tell you the answers, I'm gonna tell you, well, it'll come up. A gift from heaven or a curse from hell. Now, I'm gonna tell you, that was from another horror movie. I mean, a horror book that I loved. I can't tell you the book because then it'll tell you the name of the movie. Yeah, most of the time they would take these book to movie adaptations and then they'd change the name, or they would say in little tiny print in the ad, read the Bantam book or read the Dell bestseller book. Yeah, so once again, a gift from heaven or a curse from hell. This one was always one of my favorites. I win with this every single time because somebody else says a different movie. If you're not back by midnight, you won't be coming home. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of you should know that one if you're true horror movie fans. And then this is funny. So like I was telling you, a lot of times they would change the poster ad, because they would like release the movie in New York or Chicago, somewhere on the East Coast, and then the movie would flop, or it really wouldn't sell. So then they tried to re-release the poster with a completely different title, and then they would change the pictures. Now I'm going to show you one of them. So this one does have a tagline, but I didn't read you the tagline. So this was actually based on a 1972 book, Communion by Frank Loria. This is pretty funny. So I think if you guys have never seen this book is amazing. This book is just incredible. It has stuff about every horror movie you could ever want or ever think about. Look at this. Amazing. There's the best stories about each of the movies, where the artwork came from. This book is just amazing. I love this book. It's beautiful. 90% of it's in black and white. It does have 260 pages. And, well, I'll show you one of the color artworks. Yeah, I remember that movie. Who doesn't remember Silent Night, Deadly Night? I remember trying to get in line to see the movie before they had pulled it and had it banned. So, here is the artwork I was telling you about. So it says, introducing Brooke Shields, a story of unnatural love and unnatural death. Splendidly chilling, shocks and teases the audience in a manner worthy of Hitchcock. Holy terror. It's too late for prayers. Now, all of us that know of this movie, we know it was called Alice, Sweet Alice. And this mask right here did not look just like 12-year-old Brooke Shields. And she was only like 9 or 10 when she made this movie. This was way before Blue Lagoon. So, yeah. So, I think, introducing Brooke Shields. She's only in the movie for the first, 10 minutes. And then, yeah, they would do that all the time. And then, they would change the poster art. They would change the title of the movie. And then, oh my God, it was done so many times. Another really, really funny one. Oh, this one's one of my favorites. I warned you not to go out tonight. Of course, we all know that's from Maniac. Yeah, we all know that's from Maniac. Now get a good look at that poster art. This poster art was one of the most gory poster arts ever in a movie. God, it's so funny because when I think back in the 80s, there's a poster for Hell Night. Now look at that pose of Linda Blair behind the fence of Garth Manor. Now look at that. Now look at this poster for The Howling. Yeah, we don't ever stop and think how similar all these movie ads and stuff were. Oh, here's what I was going to show you. So remember that Maniac? Now, was this a ripoff? Lunatic. They even tried to make it look like the same with blood letters. It's just like, it's a full moon. He's only 21, but pray you never meet him. Yeah, it's like, and it was such a horrible movie. It was such a bad movie. So, another tagline. It really happened in upstate New York. Yeah, think of that one. You should know that. Most of you should know it. How do you kill something that can't possibly be alive? That's from 1983. And, well, before I tell you any more, that'll ruin the tagline. So this is funny. This was from a movie that was originally released in 1977. It was directed by Tobe Hooper. I think it was his second movie after his famous Texas Chainsaw Massacre. How could we not all know Texas Chainsaw Massacre? But it had 5 different titles. Yeah, it was released under 5 different titles. One of them, really bad one, was Horror Hotel. One was called Death Trap. One was called Starlight Slaughter. One was called Legend of the Bayou. It's like, give me a break. We all know that as, well, I'll show you the artwork. It's so funny. Legend of the Bayou. It's like, oh my God, give me a break. Legend of the Bayou. Who the hell? Let's go. Let's see. Ooh, there it is. You've made it through Halloween. Now try and survive Christmas. Such a creepy ass movie. I remember when that movie. Here it is. From the creators of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pray it isn't true. Legend of the Bayou. Right there. But we always knew it as, I think there should be a poster in here for it. Let me go back to the table of contents in the back. God, there's not one in here for it. But that was for Eaten Alive. Remember the crazy guy? He had the creepy ass hotel, and Kyle Richards. It was Kyle Richards' first movie before she made Halloween. Marilyn Burns was in it. She was the victim. Yeah, after she was the victim, Sally Hardesty in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Eaten Alive was a fun movie. I always liked it, and that movie has one of the best opening lines ever of a horror movie ever. And the guy who says it is none other than Freddy Krueger himself. Yeah. The opening line is, "My name's Buck, and I'm ready to fuck." Yeah, they show a guy unzipping his zipper. Yeah. Well, we know he's not in the movie very long. Yeah, not in the movie very long. This was always a good poster art, and this movie was so gory. Oh my God, to this day, I can still watch the VHS. Well, of course, now I have it on Blu-ray. I can still watch it and just, oh my God, there's one of the most violent, gruesome murders ever in it. And it's in the unrated version, but the tagline was, "By sword, by pick, by axe, bye-bye." That was from 1985. Do you know it? Here's another great one. I can't tell you what I want to tell you about it because it would ruin it. "They can only kill you once, but they can terrify you forever." 1987. Two bodies, two minds, one soul. 1988. Now, I told you that was based on this unnerving, very disturbing, and creepy ass tale. And this is Twins, about two doctors who are gynecologists. And this was written by Barry Wood and Jack Giesland. Now, Barry Wood also wrote a great book called, oh God, why am I having a brain fart now? A Doll's Eyes, which was made into the movie with Keanu Reeves and, not Keanu Reeves, was it Keanu Reeves? Yeah, Keanu Reeves and Annette Bening. Or was it Johnny Depp? It wasn't Johnny Depp. God, I'm really having a brain fart. But, yeah, so this book, Twins, was turned into this movie by David, David Cronenberg. This book is amazing. I love this book. So, yeah, here's the artwork. David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers. Yeah. And it always had all that stuff about, ooh, this came out, 2 weeks ago at the so-and-so film festival. But it says, from the director of The Fly comes a new kind of thriller. Two bodies, two minds, one soul. David Cronenberg's Dead Ringers. It was disturbing. The movie was kind of stupid. Jeremy Irons does a block, a knock you on your ass, just phenomenal performance. And then why? This movie, oh my God, this was based on one of the hardest to find books. And it's still one of the hardest to find horror books, unless you get the Valancourt reissue. But this had two complete different posters and two complete different taglines. One of them was, "Why is the cheese moving?" Give me a fucking break. Are you kidding me? Why is the cheese moving? Yeah. Let me see if I can turn this light down a little bit. Why is the cheese moving? Now, what in the hell? And then the other tagline on the other poster was "Terror has hatched." Yeah, can you believe it? So, yeah. So now, I wanted to tell you all, yeah, how many of your favorite books have been turned into movies, either good or bad? When I think of the 80s, I think of one year, and I think it was like 83 or 84, or maybe it might have been 86. There was 5 horror movies based on a Stephen King story or book. Yeah. Can you name the 5 movies? Yeah, if you can, drop them down below in the comments. So I'm gonna show you guys the ads for the taglines I told you. You know what's funny? On the inside cover of this book, look what this time it's personal. Jaws the Revenge was one of the worst horror movies. Oh my God, it was the worst sequel ever. Now I'm gonna show you, here it is, so young, so evil, they took away his dreams, now he is their nightmare. Now, this movie was actually called Friday the 13th, The Orphan. Yeah, and I'll pop up a picture of the original poster art. But I think Sean S. Cunningham probably, he might not have sued, but he might have requested a cease and desist. So here's the original poster artwork, which is stupid. You have a date with death. Dumb poster. I mean, the colors were great, but I mean, not for a horror movie. Blue. It's like, wouldn't make me. And I remember seeing the poster so bad, and I told Susan, it was just, we were like, oh, let's go see this. You know, this looks really, really scary. It was just, we had never even seen a preview for it. And then, to avoid fainting, keep repeating, it's only a movie, it's only a movie. That is from this original movie, which I know a lot of you have never ever seen because it's very rare. I have an 8-hour version on Blu-ray that I can't even watch because it's so sickening and disgusting. It's from this movie. Last House on Dead End Street. Everybody always says it's from Last House on the Left. They did it too, and I will show you what that version looked like. Page 47. Yeah, I know Sean S. Cunningham did it. In fact, this is a re-release poster, but it says Satan welcomes you to Hellville, USA, the classic cult film of horror. Visit the houses of horror, death, evil, terror. It always played as a double feature. Last House on the Left with The House by the Lake. Yeah, isn't that funny? I just love this kind of shit. I love this kind of stuff. A Gift from Heaven or A Curse from Hell. This was based on Bernard Taylor's book. Here it is right here. Right here. I'm going to zoom in. The Godsend. Great. Bonnie was the most horrifying bad little girl. I think she even came out either right after The Omen, the original Omen, but she was a bad little girl. The movie was horribly dubbed. I don't know if it was an Italian film or not. I should know because I've seen it many times. If you're not back by midnight, you won't be coming home. We all know that one. We should know that one. right here. This was one of 4 horror movies she was in that year. That's Prom Night. Yeah, and Prom Night came out in 1980. Yeah, here's good old Death Ship. But we all remember it as this Friend of the Scary Boat, and then it was called Ghost Ship when we got it on the West Coast. But yeah, there's Jamie Lee Curtis's If You're Not Back by Midnight, You Won't Be Coming Home. There's Prom Night. I love doing this kind of stuff. So, how'd you guys do so far? How do you kill something that can't possibly be alive? This is from 1983. Now, as a basis on a book, I never really liked the book. I don't even think I've read it more than once. I might have read it twice, I think. How do you kill something that can't possibly be alive? This is from 1983. This is from John Carpenter's basis of the Stephen King novel, Christine. Yeah. Really stupid movie. I thought the movie was dumb. I thought the book was dumb. But there were a couple cool scenes in that movie. But John Carpenter is one of my favorite horror directors of all time. And he actually did a lot of stuff. This was also released as Horror Hotel. I showed you guys that one. By Sword, by Pick, by Axe, bye. This is from 1985. This is the movie that I told you all has got one of the most grossest scenes in it. Here it is right here. The Mutilator. Yeah, right there. It had one of the grossest ass scenes ever. And see that hook right there that the guy's holding in his hand? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to ruin the scene for you. But that's that one. They can only kill you once, but they can terrify you forever. This is from 1987. This, I think, is the best vampire movie ever made. This is funny that I opened this page. It says, from the director of Nightmare on Elm Street comes his most terrifying creation, a Wes Craven film. This was based on a book by Diana Hensel called Friend. It was his movie, Deadly Friend. And that girl in the window is none other than Christy Swanson, also known from this bad movie. She played Christy. Hey, what page was that on? 1980 or 189, so I got a ways to go. Yeah, here it is. The best horror film, the best vampire movie ever made. Near Dark. Oh my God. Phenomenal movie. Plus, it starred Adrian Pasdar, who was the hottest guy that could have ever been a vampire. And then it said, and it's funny because it had Lance Henriksen in it, Bill Paxton, and it was directed by, God, I know, it's a woman, Catherine Bigelow. Yeah, great movie. Loved Near Dark. Flowers in the Attic, 1987. This movie, terrible. It did have a cool advertising poster for it though, and it said one of the decade's most widely read bestseller is now this year's incredible shocker. Home Sweet Home is Murder. It was such a dumb movie. See, there's the book. The movie edition book cover. Such a dumb movie. Yeah, really dumb movie. And then Why Is the Cheese Moving and Terror Has Hatched. This is from 1988. This is based on, well, as soon as I show you the poster art, you'll know what the movie was. Now, this is funny. The second poster, they stole the image. In fact, this is one of the flyer, you know, the things how they say about the movies. It says, the poster for Concord Pictures' Insects Amok movie depicting a huge cockroach overpowering scantily clad women is quite a grabber. If typically exaggerated, the film's bugs are normal size, albeit flesh hungry. For some reason, though, the ad Concord chose for the New York market was cheesy in more ways than one, literally. And in at least one other city, the Nest ad simply reused the graphic from producer Roger Corman's earlier movies, Humanoids from the Deep. This is The Nest, and it's based on a movie. It's based on a book, yeah, which was based on the book The Nest. But look at those cheesy ass. See, that's the artwork from the original Humanoids from the Deep. But look at that scantily clad woman reaching in, and the cheese is moving. Give me a break. Why is the cheese moving? That was the New York East Coast poster for it. But you guys, I told you it would be a long video. But I love. Hang on, I dropped something out of the book. I gotta grab it. So also, I don't think they do it anymore when you order the book, but it came with a cell of from a movie, an actual movie cell, and mine is from none other than that disturbing holiday shocker, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Yeah, so you can still buy the book. It's still in hardback. It's like $32, $28. But I want to show you all what I'm working on. I talked about it in my last video, but a lot of you guys know that I also make jewelry, do art, but look at this. It's almost done. This is my reproduction in diamond little crystals. Jerry Roth's On the Tip of Her Tongue. It's almost done. By Jerry Roth. The poster's gorgeous. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's gorgeous. The details in this canvas, I couldn't have asked for the company that I had make the canvas for me do a better cover reproduction. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. I'm almost done with it. Yeah, look, I'm almost done with it. Just got this probably 8 or 9 inches at the bottom. So you guys take care. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry I kept you for over a half hour, but hey, we wanted to talk about horror, and I still want to have Jeff DeGordick live on the channel, and I was going to do it on the 26th. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it then. I do have to get a hold of Jeff and talk about that. Plus, I'm going to be doing my Halloween horror must-read list, so that'll probably be the next video. But yeah, 40 more days to Halloween, you guys. So make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button right there if you haven't done so already. And you guys, pick up a good scary book. Either of these will do it. But I wanted to show you guys what I'm halfway through. I don't know why I never read this in 1980 or 81 when it was released. But I'm halfway through Peter Straub's Floating Dragon. You guys, the book is fucking scaring me. It's so creepy. Yeah. Great, phenomenal read. If you guys have never read it, read it. It kind of starts out slow. Just stick with it. So you guys, I'll see you later. I'm Richard with Nightmares, anyone? Don't forget, pick up a good scary book and have great nightmares. Take care, you guys. Hey, you guys. Like always, it's me, Richard, with Nightmares Anymore. Don't forget to pick up a good scary book. Have great nightmares. Yeah, it kind of doesn't make sense, have a great nightmare, but have a good nightmare. It's being scared is good for you. Cleanse the old pumper. Be kind to people. Be nice. Enjoy your horror. Stay scared. And you guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, you guys. He's creepy. He's very creepy. Yeah, he's creepy. I did a huge diamond painting of Sam. Maybe I'll give it away one day on this channel. Take care, you guys. See ya.